avec passion. Cabo Verde, Maya, c'est un océan. Cameroun, Yaoundé, on balade sur nos chansons. On fait la rumba des 54 pays. Capitale, capitale, viens, répète avec moi ici. De la jusqu'à Z, tout le continent réuni, on tourne, on rit, on chante la géographie. Centrafrique, Bangui, le cœur qui balance.
Hi, my name is Immaculata. You can also call me Remedy, and it's so sad that I have to make this video at this point of my life. I wouldn't have thought in the nearest future that I would sit here in front of your camera to talk about Angelo. So my very first memory of Angelo was when we modeled together at Port Louis. We had this Valentine fashion show at Port Louis, and at first I didn't really want to interact with him. I was just like, looking at him, and I discovered that he was actually like a very, very cool person. And that was when I started being free with him, because there's this thing we were supposed to do together during the the fashion show that I went to model for at Port Louis. So one of the meaningful moments I have experienced with him was when we had to do, there's this I don't know how to call it, but there's this concept we're supposed to do during modeling, and he was supposed to do it with me. And I don't know, during this period I just kind of like liked him, and the fact that we didn't even practice together for long, because we just had to like do like 2 practice at the venue, and he was able to get everything we wanted to do. And I actually liked the fact that he was very flexible, he was very free, and he's a very, very cool person. And what almost made me think about him was that I was supposed to like, after the fashion show, I was supposed to like ask for his contacts, but I was kind of like not wanting to be too forward. So I asked his dad, Mr. Theophilus, to add him to our my school model group chat, so I could text him from there. And I think occasionally I do go there, and occasionally I do go to the group chat, and I'll be tempted to text him, but I had this thing in my head, this delusional thinking that, oh yeah, we are still going to meet at another modeling, because I think we have another one coming during May. And then I was like, oh, I'll get to meet him during those period, and then we'll get to like talk, and then maybe exchange contact officially, instead of me just getting it from the group chat. It's something I was always like looking forward to model with Angelo. Just that first day just like meant a whole lot to me, and I really like saw a future with him, like us, going places, modeling together. I just like the fact that we just click, and the way he didn't just act like a random person with me. He actually like took his time. Even when I was trying to show him the move, he was like, oh yeah, I can show him the move. There was nothing like pride in him. That's just like one thing. I don't have one word to describe Angelo. He was just like, I know people will say, oh yeah, I met him just for a day, but they are just like people you meet, and you actually have this connection with them. Maybe not a connection to a relationship, but you just feel connected to somebody. And that is how I felt with Angelo. And I didn't know that one of his quality was art, actually, until when his dad posted about his drawing, and I went to their YouTube page, and I really saw that he had potentials. Like, he was really, really like doing a lot, and I just couldn't help but like, I really couldn't help but rewatch the video over and over again, because it was actually like, I loved the way he was passionate about the whole art thing. And he also writes music. Like, this guy just like, he has a lot of talent that he writes music, because the day of the fashion show, he sang with his friend, and then I got to discover that he knows art a lot, and I was like, why do good things always happen to bad people? And it's so sad, and it makes me sad, really. I will never forget him. Like, I have this picture on my phone, when the photographer took us at the modeling thing, and each time I want to talk about a friend, or I want to talk about him to somebody, I just like go to my Google Drive to get the photo, and I just start thinking about those moments all over again. I think one thing that Angelo influenced in my life was the fact that I don't know how to explain how free this guy was. Like, he even, like, when he came and he shook all of us hand. Even when I was kind of like trying to act nonchalant, he was very nice to me. He was very calm. The whole of that day, this guy was literally calm and collective. Like, even when his friend came for the show, that, you know, that some guys, when their friend comes, you see the other side of them. But he was actually like calm. He was even like helping us to dress. He was even helping me to adjust my dress at some point. And I just love how carefree he was. I think one thing I learned from him should be humility, because for that day I actually like thought it through, and the fact that he didn't have to like literally do a lot for people to like him, or for me to like actually like his personality. It's just like a whole lot of things. And I don't know, and I just really wish his story can go out there, so younger generation will know that there is no limit to how many talents you can get. I mean, this guy writes beautiful songs. He knows art. He knows modeling. He does a great job with his dad. And I watched a video when he was little, learning how to play the keyboard. I think that's what it's called. And it was, his passion did not just wake up and be passionate about. He did not just wake up and be passionate about something. It's something that was inbuilt right from when he was little. And I think that was one thing I really, really like about him. Even though I got to know him during a short period of time, and unfortunately, I will not be able to, like, my dreams won't come true and all of the stuff. If Angelo could hear me today, I think I would have told him that I liked how he approached things and how calm he was. And I would tell him to his face that, oh yeah, can I have your contact? Can we be friends? I don't even know why I went through the corners. I just wish I had spoken to him that day, got his contact instead of going through his dad. Or I wish all the times I opened the group chat to check if he was still on the group, I actually texted. Maybe I would have like had these memories with him. Maybe we would have had time to go for coffee and all of those things and be great friends. But I mean, it's unfortunate that I couldn't do all those things. And literally, I would tell him I liked him and how he approached things, and I would just go straight to the point of asking him, can we be friends? Can we go out for coffee? Can I have your contact? Because there's no way you meet him that you won't just like his spirit at first. There's no way. So when I heard this sad news, the first place my mind went to was his mom and his dad. I know men are supposed to be strong, but I was so sad. And I think I was talking to my colleague about it, and it just got me so sad for the whole of that day. And I was literally like thinking about his mom, his parents, how would they cope with, he was so young, ambitious, he had a lot of talent, he had future, like a bright future, very bright future ahead of him. And unfortunately, he had to go be with the Lord so soon. And I just want to send my sincere condolences to the family, his dad most especially, because his dad always talks highly of him. I don't think there's a conversation that goes through without him mentioning he has a son that does this, his son does it. Angelo even wrote a song. I mean, yeah, he wrote the song for us that he mentioned all our names, where we're from, and it was actually very, very nice. I had to even like play it to a staff, and then they actually like enjoyed the whole part of the music where he talks about us and all of those things. I think I really, really miss his songs, and the fact that he was the one that did the audio for our modeling work, something. I would really love and like if the future generation remembers him for his talent, his passion for music, his passion for art, and overall his passion for modeling. Yeah, he was really, he put in effort in everything he was doing that day. Like he was all in out. When his dad said that he doesn't need to practice, that he knows what to do, I was actually like, okay, no problem. But he came and he didn't even act like he has not practiced with us. He easily like blended in with us, and it was just like, I think if anybody has watched that show or came to Bollywood to watch that show, it will literally be like, oh, we have been together. But no, we just met him that day, and he just like took all of us along. Angelo's life was a testament to the power of creativity through his music, through modeling and art most especially. He inspired confidence, he celebrated diversity, and he showed that self-expression can transform life. His course live in every effort that empowers others to find their voice through art or whatever talent that they think they can't go through with it, or it's too much, or they feel like, oh, I'm venturing into a lot of things, I should focus on one. Angelo's life should be a great representative that you can do everything and still be perfect at it, and create joy, create diversity, create self-expression, and even transform life. If a foundation was to be created in Angelo's name, its mission should be to nurture creativity, self-expression among the youth, and providing opportunities in music, modeling, art, and the foundation should champion diversity, inspire confidence, and use it as the power to build art, inclusiveness, empower communities, and not even the youth. They can also empower the young elders that are still passionate about creativity, and with this way, Angelo's legacy wouldn't just to honor his talent. It would be to open doors to others to discover their own voice and shine individually or as a collective community. The foundation will actually have to be like a community, because Angelo always include people, and he never treats them as outsider, or he never treats them as, oh, I'm knowing you today for the first time. So yeah.